Hey, this squad, welcome back to episode of Is It Worth It? Today's episode, we got this cool note here, and with what these are some wireless chargers that also give you guys some more options available. So this one right here is an Anker brand, which is called the Anker 623. That's pretty much a MagSafe wireless charging option. That also give you guys the option right here for you guys to put your AirPod to recharge as well. However, this one right here is one of the newest products from the UGreen brand that I showed you guys before, and I mentioned how I want to compare this product to this one because this one right here gives you guys the extra option for the AirPods charging option. Wherever this one does not. But for this one, definitely give you guys a lot more power in terms of what you guys do get. This one actually give you guys more power for the wire charging option than the other one, which I'll show you guys in a second. But they also give you guys the USB-C option and USB option, which the other one does not give you guys the option as well. And also the other thing that's really cool about this one is the fact that it does give you guys again technology on here that allow you guys to charge it faster, safer, and also reduce the heat when you guys do use it. But also give you guys the protection if you guys want to leave it charging overnight. The Anker one also gives you guys the protection on here, but because it doesn't provide you guys as much power, it's not as cool or as good. But when you guys do put it side by side, this actually looks like for both of them. And the way how they design it is actually very similar. How you do have the option to push it back down to make it very compact for both of them. Let me see. So this is a side by side comparison to show you guys the difference of both of them. If you guys can see how this one's about the same size as this one, but give you guys a lot more power and a lot more stuff on here because it provides you guys a maximum of 100 watts if you guys use the USB-C option. And the way how they're able to make it so small is because it does have the GaN technology, which is really awesome. And also when you guys look at the back part here, it's slightly different. This one here uses a USB-C option, and this one uses a direct cable to actually plug it in, which is AC cable. So the reason why they give you guys the AC cable for this one is because it does generate a lot more power than this one. USB-C won't be enough to provide you guys enough power for this one. So that's pretty much everything that's on the product. Let's give it a try for both of them to show you guys how it does work, starting with the Anker one here first. So because this one does use USB-C, it's a lot more compact and a lot more easier to use. Instead of bringing that cable with you, you can pretty much use almost any kind of USB-C cable that provides you guys the max power that is needed for your wireless charger. So in this case, I do have this one here. Let's plug in the back. Once you guys do plug it in, and see how it does light up. So now you guys are ready to start using it. And just to show you guys how much power it does provide, let me plug into this tester. So now we got it plugged in, and it does show you guys how much power it does provide when you guys do use it. So the first test I want to do is to put my AirPods on top. And you see how when you guys put it on there, it starts charging. The way how I know is by looking at that dot. If you guys do take it out, stop charging, put it on, starts charging. And when you guys do look at how much power it does provide, it's not a lot because the max on here for any kind of like wire charging option for your Apple Watch or even for AirPod is less than 5 watts. But right now it's providing around 2.4 watts, but I believe it probably got very close to the 5 watts when you guys do use it because the number on here is slightly off, but it does work when you guys do use it. If you guys use the wire charging option on here for your phone, it doesn't give you guys that MagSafe logo on here when you guys do charge it, but the magnet on here is actually pretty strong. So you do have the option to use it that way, or this way, or turn it 360 if you guys do want to. Definitely has a really strong magnet on here, but that's pretty much what I mean when you guys do use it. When you guys do use the wire charging option on here, it doesn't provide you guys that fast speed that you guys want. But when you guys do look at the power that's being generated on here, you can see how the number is slowly going up. So right now it's around 9 watts when you guys do use it, and number slowly going up higher, but it looks like it maintains around 10 watts. So the number definitely does go up slowly when you guys do use it, but it doesn't go as high as where you guys want it to be because it doesn't give you guys that MagSafe logo on here. So that's a quick test for that one. Now I'll show you this one. So like I mentioned, for this one, it does not give you guys the charging option for your AirPods device, but when you guys do open it right here, you do have the option to use it for the wire charging option. So if you guys do put it on, you can see how it does give you guys the MagSafe logo on there. So that is how I know that it will give you guys a fast charge speed when you guys do use it. But same thing for this one, it does allow you guys to turn 360 if you guys do want to. And it does have a really strong magnet on here when you guys use it. And if you guys are curious about how much power it does provide, let me show you guys. So I currently just re-plugged it in, and the power that's on here is around like 5 watts, 3 watts, but it takes some time for it to slowly build up. Usually I would say like maybe like a few minutes, like 3 minutes or so is when it will slowly start building up the charge on here. It doesn't go up immediately, just like the other one that I just tested out for you guys. And see how the numbers slowly going up already. So the number on this one should definitely go slightly higher than the other one because this one probably guys I think 15 watts max. And the cool thing about this one is the fact that when you guys do that, for this one it goes up to like 15 watts max. It doesn't affect the USB-C option. For the USB-C option, it's still probably guys like the 100 watts max between both at the USB-C option and the USB option when you have to use it. So right now you can see how it's already at 11 watts and it's slowly going up and down. So in order for you guys to get that fast speed on here, it depends on your battery percentage. The lower is the faster charge, but once it gets to like 80%, 90% or anything higher than that, it will slow down the speed. So keep that in mind. So for this part, it definitely does work. Now let's plug in the other cable on here to give it a try to show you guys how much power it does provide. So what we're gonna do is plug in my cable here. And this cable currently plugged into my MacBook Pro, the 16-inch one. So once you guys plug it in, it starts charging. And if you guys do look at how much power it does provide, it provides guys way more power on here. So right now it's providing guys around 105 watts. And if you guys were to use the iPhone on here, like I mentioned, it does not get affected. So if you guys to stick it on, it starts charging. And when you guys do look at how much power that does provide on here, the number on here definitely went up slightly more because like I mentioned, it is separate. But if you guys were to plug in like 2 USB-C options at the same time or 2 USB-C option and 1 USB option at the same time, the 100 watts is spread out between all 3 of them. So you probably get around 60 watts for the laptop and then the other one is probably around 30 watts or 40 watts. So you can see when you guys do test it out, it does work. So that's a quick comparison between both of these in terms of what you guys do get and how it does work. You can see for this one definitely give you guys the similar charge speed when you have to use it and also give you guys the option to charge your AirPods device. Where for this one does not give us an option, you guys can feel free to use the option right here to charge your AirPods device. But when it comes to the question of whether or not it's actually worth it or not and which one the better option to go for, if you guys do have a budget, then you probably want to go for something small like this one, but it won't give you guys the output on here in terms of the 100 watts option, USB-C option, and USB option. But if you guys want something that only give you guys like the wireless charging option for your phone and also your AirPod device, then this is not a bad choice. It's pretty good. I've still been using this whenever I go to sleep to do slow charging option. But if you guys want my honest opinion in terms of which one the better option to go for between these two right here, it's a pretty obvious choice that the UGreen one is the best of the best as of right now, that give you guys the 15 watts wireless charging speed, USB-C option that probably guys up to 100 watts, and also give you guys multiple outputs for you to use, which is really awesome. So far I still like this out of everything else that I got so far. I'm very excited to see what else they do come up with in the future because UGreen definitely makes a lot of like high quality products. They never really disappoint for most of the products I got so far, whether it be like their power station, their power banks, or even like the other devices. Even the one that I'm currently using here, this one's so high quality as well. This one's also from the UGreen brand that I've been using every single day. That also give you guys the 100 watts of power when you have to use one USB-C option at the same time. So if you guys are interested, feel free to check out the brand. I do recommend most of the product if you guys are interested in getting some high quality charging devices. But then obviously for those of you guys who don't want or don't need one or have one of these, then obviously don't buy one and save it on something else actually do need. So that's basically everything for this video itself. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button in the bottom. That will definitely help this video out and it'll definitely help with the algorithm as well to promote more videos for you guys so you guys can see more of the videos or similar videos as well. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace.